I came to Tucson because I was looking for a totally different experience from medical school, college. My mentor actually at my med school said, you should look into Tucson because there was a resident from a medical school that was here. And so I applied and it was my final interview, and when I came out, I think just the scenery, the people, the food, everything was just so different that I knew that this was the experience I was looking for, and I haven't regretted it since then.
I really enjoy Tucson for many reasons. First off, I'm outdoorsy, and there's tons of opportunities to get outdoors here. We've got mountains, we've got lakes, we've got trails. Really, regardless of where you live in the city, there's something accessible, and I find that very rewarding, especially after long shifts.
Take our dog out and go for a walk and go for hikes at Mount Lemmon, which are some beautiful mountains that you wouldn't expect only about 45 minutes away. When I'm going out to Tucson, we'll go to Hotel Congress, go dancing, go hang out at some of the bars and try some of the new drinks that some of the bartenders are making, and just hanging out in the scene.
So I'm not outdoorsy, but I like to go out downtown. I like to dance, I like to have a good time. So that's what I like to do. There's a lot of music, there's a lot of good food, drinks around Tucson, and I, for one, love the Latin culture, so there's a lot of that here. And the people are so diverse, so you always end up meeting someone new, different, fun.
Food scene is excellent. There's always like something popping up, like a new restaurant. There's little festivals that go on during the spring and the fall time, and they have food trucks and things like that. So it's always fun. There's always like something to do, and downtown is always bustling with people. There's a lot of diverse meals too. If you're looking for something, Tucson's probably got it.
It's a very diverse and historic community as well. We have so many native influences into our culture, as well as modern Mexican culture and the border culture that's here, that I think makes it a lot more diverse. So it's a lot more eclectic and funky than you would necessarily expect.
It always feels good to start in a new, fresh, clean hospital. I feel like you're more happier when you work in a clean environment and everything is brand new. The windows are open, you always see sunlight. It's not like you're in a closed room with no windows. I feel like that gave me a sense of at least being able to see daylight, even though we work a lot.
We have a bunch of different sites. We work in a big academic institution, is huge and world-class and beautiful, taking care of emergencies and taking care of pregnant women and taking care of kids and taking care of older adults. And you see some of the cutting-edge technology that our colleagues get to use, so we get exposed to that as well.
I actually love working at South, and the reason why is I love the patient population. I love the residents there, I love the attendings there, and it kind of feels like a county hospital, and it gives you a sense of community and a sense of partnership with your fellow colleagues. When you do your residency, you have to think about two things: the opportunities that the residency program provides for you in the future in regards to job opportunities, and the other would be the number of cases and patients you see. And I feel residents here between South Campus and the main banner, the amount of patients they see is exactly what they need to give them that confidence to treat patients.
Tucson will surprise you. The amount of medicine that we see here will surprise you. The quality of our facilities will surprise you. I think there's really quality training here. All the physicians that I've gotten to work with, as family medicine, I get to work with a lot of different specialties, and everyone I've been able to work with has been fabulous and been willing to teach. So I've had a really good experience so far, from ED to ICU to clinic to inpatient medicine to pediatrics. I've had a really great experience, and I highly recommend it.
The sense of camaraderie here is way more than I would have expected. When I came for my interview, I definitely saw that the residents here were family. I specifically remember coming to interview, and there was more residents than there were applicants, which is, in my interview experience, very rare. And not only that, but they were genuinely happy to see each other. And so you kind of always question, is that real? And coming in as a resident, it is unbelievable how much of that family aspect is there amongst the residents.
We make a conscious effort, just seeing how they do interviews here, to make sure that we have a wide variety of different types of residents that are applying and that are interviewing. And I think with The current climate of things now that I think everyone's been trying their hardest to make sure that they are putting that to the forefront and making that a priority, and I've definitely seen that with my program through the different initiatives that they're creating now.
It has very much surprised me how close-knit of a community it really is. Not only just the residency itself, but the community itself. Especially going through recent times, the community has really kind of banded together and helped support each other, both inside and outside the hospital, which I have found really rewarding.
I will be honest, it is hot during the summer, but the rest of the year is beautiful. I would say it's a great place to train.
Having a family here and growing your family here, I think it gives the children a sense of value, and you know your neighbors know you. You can let the kids play outside but not fearing what's going to happen, who's there, who's not. We know everyone in our street. So I think it's a different culture, and that's what I like about it.
Once you come here and you feel just how friendly overall the people are here, the beautiful scenery, the camaraderie amongst the residency programs, I think it would be an experience that you wouldn't regret, and you'd probably end up staying here, because I've heard people come and they don't leave. So I can definitely feel why that is, because it's just a great hidden gem.